All right, so looking at the chain rule, so we need a nested problem, which we have over here. So y equals 4 bracket 3x squared plus 1 bracket cubed. So the problem within the problem, we've got a 3x squared plus 1 inside those brackets, and then 4 blah 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 cubed on the outside. Okay, so we have to do it in those 2 steps. Also got the rule dy dx equals dy du dot du dx. You might see it with a dot, you might see it with a times, you might see it with nothing at all. It doesn't really matter, it all means the same thing because dot means times. We know that. So your first step is to identify your g of x. So which is the problem within the problem. Okay? So we previously said that our g of x is going to be this 3x squared plus 1. So g of x equals 3x squared plus 1, and g of x has to be equal to u. Therefore, u equals 3x squared plus 1, and that makes our new y function 4u cubed. So we've done our first step. Our second step is to differentiate our new y function. So differentiation, we know how to do that, that's not difficult. So this is our new y function. So dy du, because we know that's another way to write the derivative, is equal to 3 times 4 is 12, u 3 take 1 is 2. So we've got 12u squared. Our third step is to differentiate the u function. So du dx equals 2 times 3 is 6, x 2 take 1 is 1, so we just leave it, and that 1 disappears because there's no x attached to it. Okay? We then have to sub our 2 derivatives into our equation, which is here. I'm going to do that up here underneath that equation so I don't have to rewrite it. So that means that dy dx is equal to dy du, which is 12u squared multiplied by 6x. Okay? And if we simplify that, we're going to get 12 times 6, which is 72. 72xu squared. The last thing we need to do is sub in our original u equation into everywhere that we see a u here. So therefore, dy dx is going to be equal to 72x outside of 3x squared plus 1 squared. So it's not hard, it's just doing a derivative twice, basically. One time has a u in it, because u doesn't mean anything, u is just a random letter, you can make anything, but we just tend to stick with u. And yeah, just mushing them together. It's not difficult.